Hello, in this video I'm going to walk through how to use the overall Similarity Perceptual Map template. Now I assume you are just about to download this template, or you just have, and when you open it, it'll open in the Info tab. It may ask you to enable content and enable macros, so you'll need to do that. There is a macro in this template that runs the map, and when you see it down here, we've got some instructions and we've got various tabs. We only need to really worry about the first one, the Input tab. The Solver add-in and the Fix Compile error is only an issue if you don't have Solver installed. If you're a regular user of Excel, you probably have that already. If not, just follow those instructions. Solver is already built into Excel, and it's required in this program to construct your map for you. I'm not going to go over what these maps are because there's more information on my website for that, but this is simply how to use the template. So we go to Import, so start with Import here, and I've got some information in there already. It'll come up like this, and you enter your brands, and I've put brands in there and scores already. So what will happen if you put another player in, and I'll just put a name, new, you'll see that new is populated all the way through, and you need to come up with a number. So 1 means they're very close, virtually the same, and 9 means they're quite opposite. So let's pretend this is something that's quite unique to McDonald's, so I'll give them a fairly high score, and then we just go through. Okay, I put the same score for Burger King. Let's just say they're very close to Taco Bell. And obviously if they're close to Taco Bell, they're going to be quite different to Domino's. Sort of a KFC copy, and I'll come across, I'll make that an 8 and make that a 5. Okay, so you just add whatever brands, and the pairs will automatically populate. Okay, so once you've done that, you've got to make sure all your data is there. If any data is missing, that brand will not map. Okay, so once you've done that, step 4 is simply clicking the map. Just make sure you change the name of the map. I've got it already set for you. So then we click this. This runs a macro, and there'll be some numbers down the bottom running away. So I'm going to pause the video while that's happening. Okay, so once you've run that, it automatically goes to the next tab. It goes to the OS map tab, and it shows you your map there. And remember, what we've got 3 burger places, and they're seen as being quite similar. Then we've got KFC, Pizza Hut by themselves, and I've got the new player that I said is going to be close to Taco Bell. So that's basically how it works. If I'm happy with that map, I can just copy it and put it in my map area here, and just maybe rerun the data, add another player, take one out, change the numbers, and each time I do that, I will need to rerun the map, and it will reproduce slightly differently because there's new data in there, and then you can just copy it across. These numbers might change if you put new data in, but it hasn't done the full calculation. So always remember, every time you run it, always click there, and check out the website for how to get the template, and check out the website for more information about overall Similarity Perceptual Mapping.